君はいつだっていつだって変わらないでね私に何回も何回もシグナル送ってほしい
What's up, Cardfighters? Clark here from Vanguard Central, coming at you with a Aqua Force deck profile. Alright, starting off with the grade 3s, our main boss of the deck, Thavis, the one who's, yeah, his name's too long. But basically, this is our main guy that we want to sit on, because his GB2 skill is that when there's a 4th battle or more, he gains a critical and your opponent can't guard with grade 0s. And his Stride ability is that whenever there's a 4th battle, he had a misprint, but when there is any 4th battle from any unit, you get to retire one of your opponent's cards. Well, he chooses one out of the 3 that you choose. So he's really good. I mean, this is the main guy I like to ride on, so better than nothing. So, alright. The other 4 are 2 Demetrius and 2 Glory Maelstrom. So I like Glory Maelstrom just because he's that extra option for that finisher. I mean, if you guys don't know, there's a crit trigger in the deck that allows you to not guard with 0s, and Glory Maelstrom is that you can't guard with grade 1s or higher. So it's kind of just like you're sealing your opponent's fate on a heal trigger. And then Demetrius, I mean, I would run reverse Maelstrom in the deck, but I feel that if I don't have enough to stride and I want to break ride onto Demetrius, I can get my hand back while retiring my opponent's field at the same time. So he's just my other option. I'm still playtesting, so we'll see what works out better. Onto the grade 2s. One of our MVPs of the deck is Magnum Assault. So his ability is Generation Break 1. When he's boosted and he attacks a Vanguard, you can counterblast 1, restand him, and he gives him +2. So basically you want to give him a 7k boost, then after you attack, counterblast 1. He had a misprint too, so everyone remember, you have to counterblast. If not, you're misplaying this card. Then restand, you hit it for 11. So you can hit anywhere, like Vanguard, Rearguard, whatever. Normally I would use him to boost, hit the Vanguard, and possibly if they guard it or not, and then just take out his field, like intercepts and stuff like that. So really good card, very consistent. Next we have our other MVP. I mean, I know I have a lot of MVPs in this deck, but Tidal Assault, I like him because he forces those battles early game when you can't draw into Magnum Assault, or you know, he's really good. But the only downside is, like, obviously he loses 5,000 power, but that's okay, we can work with that, so because we have other cards that can help him out. And then we have High Tide Sniper. He truly is a sniper in this deck. I mean, people don't expect him, but his ability is that when GB1, when it's a 3rd battle or more, you can Soul Blast 1 and he gains 10,000. So on top of Lambros is giving 10,000, when Lambros uses his ability, he'll get another 10k if you decide to Soul Blast. Like, that's so deadly. Your opponent's not going to expect that. And then just stack all your triggers on this guy. He'll win. He's won me games before on CFA, or even this past tournament I went 4-2 and I made it into top 8. So really good guy. Alright. On to the grade 1s. We have our 4 perfect guards. Carmen Electra. I mean, art's beautiful, but also that I feel that I can manage my counterblast well enough. I don't need to run the unflippy perfect guards. I mean, I was running him and I was playtesting him, but sometimes my opponent would take his Stride unit and just try to hit my Magnum Assault for like absurd numbers, and I want to be able to protect that. So yeah, this is why I run her. She's obviously perfect guards are very essential. And then 3 Stacia. So I run 3 of her just to sort of force other battles in the back row. Her ability is GB1. Sorry. When this unit is in the back row, you can attack from the back row. So it's a new kind of poking, I would say, for the game. And she also gets plus 3,000. So you can either boost with her or you can attack with her and force like a 3rd battle if you can get your other units. So she's really fun to play. She's like, you can even stand her with Lambros and hit for 19 from the back row just for fun. So really cool. 3, Orthea. She's still like, I'm very iffy about her, but her Generation Break 1 ability is that she can Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, restand the unit that she boosted, but give it minus 5,000. So she has her good moments and her bad moments. So, but I like her Restraint because it'll always ensure me that I have a 7k boost.
Resist.
Oh, Resist. Sorry, not Restraint. But yeah, that's why I like her. But I mean, I can always like change her out. It's not a problem. And then obviously 4 Stride Fodders as Kelpie Rider. Very, if I need to search out Thavis, I can do that, or, Stride early game. So yeah, really good. Alright, next we have our triggers. So I run a crit. So Supersonic Sailor for the unflips if I need them, and Despina, but I call her the Peanut, because then I can just put her behind Maelstrom, seal that game if I really need to. But her ability is that it has to be the 4th battle or more. So if you don't have a field set up, it's kind of a waste having her out on the field, I might change my trigger lineup, I'm not sure yet, but I also run 4 Draw Malika, that Margle clone, plus 3,000 to any unit. Fill up the soul for High Tide if you need to, and yeah, just make better numbers and columns, and then 4 heal. Yeah, it had to be the girl, not Ice Flow.
Jellyfish.
Yeah, or the jellyfish, yeah. Alright, and my starter is Bubble Edge Draco Kid. And the reason I run this guy is because in this deck, I feel you need to draw into more cards in order to be able to do things. And I like Andre, I really do. I want to use him. I'm still playtesting, obviously, but when I get that 4th battle and then I get more cards in hand, and I feel like I have a giant hand that could help me out later on in the game, that's why I run Bubble Edge. Andre, he's good. He's a cost of 1 counterblast, which is like not terrible. I mean, throughout the game, you're obviously gonna heal or whatever and get rid of that, but in order to get that extra draw on, like, say, possibly a title board turn or a Lambros turn is really essential, I believe. So, and next we have our Stride units. So I run 3 title boar. His ability is when it's the 3rd battle or more. No, yeah, 3rd battle, sorry. You get to draw a card and then possibly Superior Call from that, if you hit, though. If you hit, obviously. So, I mean, he's essentially my first Stride, instead of, like, obviously striding into Lambros or any other G unit. And he puts an insane amount of pressure, because a lot of people that I played against don't want him to hit, because I'm plussing every time. And then if I force that 4th battle with any Superior Call, I'm getting that free retire, basically. So, it's really good. And then 1 Blizza, you gotta tech in the G units. If you can't hit with anything else, you might as well hit for an absurd amount with Blizza, or get to Generation Break 2 early if you need to. And then 4 of the god of the deck, Lambros. So his ability is Persona Unflip Lambros. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if it's the 4th battle or more of that turn, you can pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 2 rear guards and stand them. Then, if the number of G units in your G zone is 2 or more, you can stand them and give them plus 10,000. So he's really, really good. Obviously, he gives you those like 8 or 9 attacks, whatever, in this Aqua Force deck that just rushes so hard. And the weird techie thing that my friend showed me yesterday, because he beat me down with his Aqua Force deck, was that you can actually use Lambros' ability to stand your units early. You just won't be able to give them the plus 10,000 because you don't have 2 G units in the zone. But yeah, this deck is ridiculously good. Like I said, I went into top 8, and Ryan hates the deck, but you gotta love that Aqua Force. Alright, thanks for watching. Like us, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions. Vanguard Central out.